Hey y'all.
Hey.
It is finally time. We're finally getting our garden in. It has been, seems like forever, but our plants are still looking good and I expect them to really take off once we get them in the ground.
Ready to go in the ground.
Oh yeah. Yep, so.
That's our tomatoes and peppers, and then we have other seeds planted.
Lots of seeds.
I started a bunch of melons, if you guys watched that video, and they are starting to sprout, so they won't be ready to go in for a little while, but.
Yeah. But things are, this is a big garden. 48 feet by 100 feet.
Yep.
So it has been a process getting this ready and having the time to get it ready, because this was just pasture, and which we've got some footage we'll throw in there to show y'all us prepping it. And but here we go. Today is the day. We're going to start on this side putting up what trellises we have. I think we have 6 trellises.
Cattle panel trellises.
Cattle panel trellises, which will make 2 full rows, I think. And then we're gonna have to use something else. I've got several ideas.
Of plants.
Yeah, because Mommy here has 200 and what 16, did you? 16, I think. Just tomatoes, not counting peppers.
Maybe I should have sold some, but I didn't.
Yeah, well, it's still time.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right, I'm gonna drive some T-posts in. We're gonna put some trellises in, and here we go. All right, y'all, we have been working on this garden spot, and it is coming around. We are so excited. I think we're gonna plant stuff tomorrow, and I'm starving. Haven't eaten today. It's late. It's been another busy day, but things are finally starting to get settled down. Our bodies are tired from running on adrenaline from all the moving, but we're resting some now. Still working on putting things together here as far as getting our farm up and running, more functional, I should say, here. But the kids are running through the garden barefoot. But yeah, it's 100 feet long by 48 feet wide. How I ended up at that close to 100 by 50 by just guessing, I'll never know, but worked out well. So but we're super excited, and we can't wait to start planting. I think that'll be tomorrow, and we'll see how this goes. I think this is going to be a good garden spot. So anyway, we'll catch y'all soon. We'll see what we're doing next tomorrow. All right, y'all. We have been hard at it all day long.
All day long.
Yes.
I have my phone in my kangaroo pouch.
Oh, there it is.
6:30 p.m. and we have been here since 11 a.m.
Yes.
Aside from what, maybe a 40-minute lunch break?
Yeah, we stopped at 8. It was probably supper time, really.
Yeah, it was. It was like supper time break.
But we ate, but we fed the animals this morning, got all the morning chores done, came up here and started working.
And working.
We have got
working.
Yeah.
We ended up with 196 tomato plants in because there were some that were really smaller, just kind of wonky. I decided not to plant.
But Kylie's going to rescue them and plant them in her own little garden.
Yes, so she's
wherever that might be.
And then we have a bunch of peppers. I don't know how many was it. I can't remember. 50 something pepper plants.
More than that. I thought it was 50 something. Yeah, you're right.
50 something pepper plants. We planted 70 cucumber seeds, 2 different kinds, the Beet Alpha and the Silver Slicer.
Silver Slicers, yeah.
Then we planted okra.
And squash.
The okra, Clemson Spineless and Perkins Long Pot okra.
Yep.
And then squash. And we had zucchini, crookneck, and straight neck squash. So 1 row of that. So we have a bunch. Is that everything?
Our rows are 47 feet long.
We have ground cherries too.
Oh yeah, and was it 9 ground cherries?
Something like that. 9.
Or 12.
Maybe it was 12. I
think it was 12 ground cherries.
And then we planted onions the other day. I don't think we've shown you guys that yet. But we used the old brooder that we were going to burn. Instead of burning it, we decided to use it for planting in. So we put onions in that, and then we had a few left. So we have another row of onions on this other end of the garden. And then about half a row. And then I planted calendula flowers on the other half. There's a little spot that Derek tilled the little...
I found a rock after I tilled, so we couldn't use this part of the other end of the garden.
There's like a little addition on the very corner.
It's about 5 by 5.
Yeah, so I'm going to broadcast the dill because I planted dill and a few have come up, but not a lot. So I'm going to broadcast the dill right there and just see what happens with it. Let it come up. I do have some sprouts with like my oregano and basil and all that, and I'll pot a lot of that. I'll probably transplant the basil.
How many cucumbers? We didn't tell them cucumbers.
Oh, 70, yeah, 35
Oh, you did tell
each.
them. Never mind, you told them.
Yeah, I did.
The alpha beets and the silver slicers.
And then we're going to do potatoes in a minute. We have 50 pounds of seed potatoes a friend gave us. And this ground is hard down underneath. I mean, it's the first year we worked it.
3 or 4 inches. And Jack's coming up on his 4-wheeler, but we've got like 3 or 4 inches of good topsoil, and then it starts getting into a lot of rock, almost just gravel. So
yeah, it's still
there's still dirt in there, but it's a lot of gravelly. So I'm going to use the tractor loader bucket, and I'm going to dig out across this way. We're going to go perpendicular to the way we've been planting, and just do a row of potatoes. Yes, we're going to do a row of potatoes. I think all we'll have is room for one row.
Yeah. We'll see.
100 pounds. I don't know.
50 pounds.
50 pounds. That's right.
We might need 2 rows. We'll see how much.
We'll look and see how big the seed potatoes are. I haven't even opened up the bag yet, but we'll see. And because it's just not worth the handwork. I've got a tractor. Why not use the loader and dig it down? And I'm going to stockpile the dirt over to one side of it so we can pull it over later on as to hill it as they grow. It's just what we're going to do. So.
Yep. And after that, we have green beans. We have 2 pounds. We're not planting 2 pounds at one time. We're going to start with a pound or less. We'll see. And those are going to go back this way. So after we get potatoes in, we're going to plant them.
You've got some melons too.
Yes, and I have some melons I want to put up here. I've started melons put in the other garden area. We haven't started yet, but I have a couple more I found that I wanted to try, but we'll just see how much room we have up here. If we don't have room, I'll start them in pots and we'll put them over where the pigs are.
I think we've got room though. We've got a lot of room still.
We're getting it. The goal is to get everything in today because we really need to. And Derek's got a big job coming up this week, so he's not going to be around much. And we're really late because it's Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
So, but Derek's got a lot going on after today, so we're a little behind on getting the garden in, but that's okay because
we've had a lot going on.
Yeah. So anyway, all right, let's get to it with this potato work.
Potato work. All right, y'all. I've created hills for my potatoes before I've planted. My plan is to plant the potatoes on either side and then pull this dirt over top of them because it's so hard, and I don't have a plow for my tractor. I've got a tiller that tills about that deep because it's so worn out. The tines are about gone on it. And so I would put them right at the base of it, babe. Okay. And then we're just gonna like that, yep.
Every 12 inches, I think.
Yeah, every 12 inches.
15, I thought. It said 12 to 15. I'm gonna go 12 because
we need to put as many potatoes in as we can.
Yep.
So anyway, it is, we'll see how it's gonna work. I don't know, I've never done this before, never seen it done, but I feel like it's the easiest way to get dirt on my potatoes at this point. So we'll try it. All right, y'all. We did not get green beans in,
no,
but we got potatoes. We got calendula.
We had 2 rows of potatoes. We did 89 potatoes, and we have leftovers, 26. And there's some leftover plants and things that we didn't put in. And so Kylie and Josiah and them are going to do another garden somewhere.
Their own garden
We haven't
somewhere.
figured out where we're going to put it, and that's not going to be today. We'll have to do it another day. But we're going to put in another garden for them, and Emma is going to have a flower garden somewhere too. So, But we got the vegetable garden in.
That's a huge, huge, big thing today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. I'm exhausted, but it was good. We worked hard and got it in, and it's awesome. Lots of food for our family.
It is, yeah.
I need to inventory jars and start collecting more jars for canning.
Yes, definitely. We do have a lot. Well, I'm not even going to say the number we came up with earlier. But anyway.
A goal. A very lofty goal.
Yes, very lofty. But anyway, well, that wraps up this video, doesn't it, babe?
It looks good. I'm excited. Lots of things. We had cattle panels, and we have 3 rows of tomatoes?
4 rows of tomatoes.
4 rows? No, 3 rows. 1, 2, 3.
4. 4 rows with cattle panels.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying without. 4 rows with cattle panels and 3 rows without cattle panels. So we have to figure out some kind of trellis for those tomatoes. We have some time because they're just little. They're not very big yet. And then we did 1 cattle panel and a partial cattle panel we had cut before. We used that for cucumbers. What happened to the wonky one? Did y'all straighten it out and use it? Okay, because we had the one that we used for melons before. We grew melons up over. But anyway, so yeah, we've got to figure that out. But we have plenty of time and lots of stuff going in. Yeah. Lots of yummy stuff going in. We didn't have any sweet banana or jalapeno peppers germinate. So I think we're going to try to find some because we really like to can those. So I'll just have to find some plants.
They're some of our favorites. And we're going to try to pull honey this week. I've got to work a few days. Got to try to pull honey this week. And may have a friend coming to watch do that. And so we'll see how that goes. I'm excited about that because I've only pulled the 2 frames. And I'm excited to actually harvest a bunch of honey. I think we've eaten a whole pint of the honey that we've gotten. Yeah, yeah, we have.
Pint and a half.
A pint and a half, Jack says. Okay. But so yeah, we might have to slack up on the honey consumption.
Yeah, probably so. But anyway, well, thanks for joining us and planting our garden and getting it in and all this hard work. We appreciate you guys. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can see our videos, and if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified every time our videos are uploaded, and give us a thumbs up. YouTube will know you like what you're seeing. Leave us a comment below, let us know what you're growing this year, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Yep, we will. See you later.